Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I am Logan, alongside me is Oliver, and this is SFR from Mexico.
Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mexico. Yes, it's pleasure to be here today, Logan. We did have a stream together last week in Singapore. It was okay of a stream, didn't go too great, so we decided to swap roles. I'll be the co-comp for the night, and you be the main comp for the night. And we got some driver news, haven't we, Logan? We have got some major driver news. We do have driver news.
So, confirmed today, I believe. Was it Need for Speed getting confirmed full-time alpha?
Yes, he is. He's just about to come out on track now.
Congratulations to him.
I mean, he did a fantastic drive in his comeback race. First time in months he drove in Singapore, and my word, didn't he put on a great show? Started, what, 11th and finishing 9th?
He was 12th, I think.
Yeah, it was 12th and finishing 9th. A clean race as well for Need for Speed today. It was fantastic. We have got our first car on track, though. I believe it's Mark QWERTY, I believe? It's in Mark QWERTY? Yeah, it is.
It is.
So, yeah, we'll go back to the last race, Logan. I mean, we could ask for a better race last week. It was such a balling of a race with Energy Dan winning it last weekend. That race between him and Alco, my word.
Yeah, we're going to complain about no action, but if you come to think of it, there was a lot of action. Everyone kept it clean, so good on them. It's what we like to see. Obviously, if we compare it to the Div 1 race, you'd think that they'd be clean the drive as soon as they'd be faster, but there was at least 4 safety cars in that one race alone. I don't think we had a proper racing lap till lap 12.
It did have a bit of a dead middle bit, but in the end, my word, didn't make up for it. Mark QWERTY starts his lap now, which is a good sign. Need for Speed just right behind him.
Down into turn 1, Mark goes. Gets from 8th to 2nd up to 3rd for turn 2. Dak down to 2nd for turn 3 as he rises up the gears. The DRS opens in the Williams and he goes down to turn 4. Heavy braking zone, one of the quite fair few on this track. Goes down into 2nd for the next few complex of corners. He'll go up the gears once more, because that's how straight works. And down into 7, is that 7? I don't know. What corner is that?
It's just the corner.
The corner, we're going to call it. The corner. Oh, as Mark goes off. And so does Need for Speed.
Now, Need for Speed is catching the Mark QWERTY a bit, so he needs to be careful because both of them are on a lap. So this might cost Need for Speed a little bit of time here, but Mark QWERTY is the best car on track. He is setting the lap first. This could help Need for Speed out just a little bit, but not going to help him just a bit much.
Both Haas cars. Both Haas cars.
Oh dear. Well, Need for Speed's best was much more fast beside the Mark QWERTY guys. So Need for Speed needs to back off from Mark QWERTY now and just give him the room. But that's a good lap for Need for Speed. Pole position at the moment is Energy Dan. Just about to go into this stadium section now. Now, a bit of news for Dan, right? Let's just say the least, he won Singapore last Monday. Going to the realistic performance race we did this past Friday.
He won in an Alpine.
He won in an Alpine, definitely, in a wet race as well. I overtook him, and of course, I had a useless 3-second penalty that didn't help out my chances. And it just, well, Dan won it fair and square. Fair play to him. He won it fair and square.
We'll pretend that my driving a Haas from P8 to P3 didn't happen.
Oh my word, you had a magnificent drive. I
don't know what I did.
You were literally all over me at one point out in that realistic performance race. You were literally all over me.
So much chaos in there. My tyres were on 82% at the end. I've got no idea how I made it.
Me and Need for Speed were on
wet
I
saw
you
gained like 4 seconds a lap to me. So I was so happy that safety car came out because I would have gotten a puncture. Oh my god. The safety car just saved me.
This is interesting. Both Mercs are 1 and 2. Is that an early sign that Mercedes could be the main team to beat today?
Who knows? We could have a fair few. Oh, I forgot Dan was in a Merc. I actually forgot he was in the Mercedes. Oh my god! I was gonna say that Dan could be a challenger as well. I looked up and he's in the Merc. That's really awkward.
That happened.
Moving on from that, Bear on his lap in the Aston Martin, going into the stadium section. He just exits it now. It took me a few tries. Up to the line. Where will this lap put Bear? P3.
P3 a 117.9. So he has a fair bit off pole, but it's a good start. Mind you, he's just done that on a second. He's just done his second run.
Yeah,
so
barely any energy.
So let's have a look at MCFC, who had a very a domino effect race on Monday, and so in the McLaren. What we'll try to talk about, go through the laps and go through their paces. Let's talk about this past week, yesterday's race in Miami in the real F1 world. Boring. That's one word to sum it up.
Do you reckon anyone will be watching any TVs?
Oh, we should see. Good save.
Blimey.
So yeah, one word to sum of that race is boring.
Who does he think he is? Not Charles Leclerc, that's for sure.
Oh, tell me about it.
Keep
I really
getting the word
thought
Bear
that,
here.
if you notice when we were chatting on Discord, everyone would say Ray, 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 Ray.
Oh yeah.
Then
It was pissing it down, and then it stopped.
And it didn't. And then, oh god, this is invalidated through the SX, which is quite easy to do. But yeah, it was the rain race itself. It was just, I don't know what you call it. It was just Red Bull domination as always, and of course with Max Verstappen as well, doing his thing as always.
Dominating.
Yeah.
Same old thing. In and out.
So, I don't know if I want to watch F1 anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. At least when Mercedes were dominating, they could be challenged.
Exactly.
It is weird to think.
Didn't the FIA say that they're going to be doing, I don't know, they made these cars so that they had to give us closer racing? Sure they did.
Yeah, definitely closer. Have you seen that they were on the pit wall, the pit fence in Baku and in Miami, but they didn't get anything for it?
No, yeah, exactly. I did see that, yeah.
That's quite silly, that is.
It is quite silly.
Only Dan's finishing his lap, I think. Is he on an in lap? I don't know.
No, he's on an out. Energy Dan's on an out lap.
No, only Dan's, sorry.
Only Dan's. I just had a bit of a...
Oh my word!
Pelderagis on pole position. Now, I do remember back when Pelderagis was racing in Bahrain. I don't know if you see that. I didn't know if you saw that stream, Logan. But Pelderagis was very, very quick in Bahrain, and he was. It was literally on. I think it was on pole position. I think it was on second row behind Matt G. So Pelderagis is the main challenge today. I'll tell you that for a fact. He's not going to be slouch.
It really is a choose your character moment. Anyone in the top 5 could win, or even just get pole. I mean, getting pole would be a huge achievement for anyone in the top 5 right now. Just taking it back from the Mercedes.
And speaking of Mercedes, actually, look what they're doing. They are actually slipstreaming. Now,
who's giving the
smart? Because this is a very, very...
Sonic!
Oh, Sonic! No, hang on a minute.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
No.
Sonic Orc, 16-6.
Oh my word.
But just go back to the Mercs. I was just about to say, the first sector is literally just 2 straights, and the Mercs are using the slipstream method. That's Dan literally slipstreaming from Mindful Wasp. So good tactics there from Mercedes. Need for Speed's kind of on the lap as well. He's just going for the S section at this moment in time. He's 4/10 on his previous lap, so he could be back in the top 10 again if he doesn't invalidate. Now, he's just went a little bit. He's just went a bit crooked there through the X section. Let's go back to Dan. Where is Dan on the air? Where is Dan? Can't even bloody find him. I hate this new system. I hate this system at the moment. Technology hates me. There's Dan. Just about to come out of the stadium section. But that's a great time for Sonic. Very, very good time for the SFR owner.
Oh! He's not beating
69.
Sonic!
It's 3/10 slower. Not bad there.
Now, question is, will Dan repay the favour to Mindful Wasp?
You should do, because he is slowing down. He's just there. Mindful Wasp won't get a slipstream for Dan.
He should
Just
do if he
before
slows
the
him
back
down.
straight.
They could just about do it here.
Oh,
he's invalidated!
Mindful Wasp. Right, he's going to save his tyres here. He can save his set of tyres, back off, or he can go straight to the pits.
I would go straight to the pits if I were him, because if he does, he's got to do at least 2 more laps. He could be running out of fuel.
So what do you think the race is going to be, Logan? Do you think it's going to be a dry race or a wet race, or...?
This is for Hero Imola. Okay, well, judging off Mexico, there's hardly rain any time of the year. Granted, I'm not from Mexico, so I wouldn't know. But for races, I think there's hardly any rain. Don't quote me on that, but probably a predictable dry race as always. As Wasp does pit.
Estefan the Bear's got purple in set to 1 there, so it's a good
Oh my
start for
God.
the lap of the Bear.
How much is he up by?
By 3/10.
Oh, I can't even see it.
He's just about to go through this very nasty S section, in my opinion. It is the hardest part of the track.
What would you do to change Mexico?
What would I do to change Mexico? Really, there's nothing much to change, to be honest. I like the S section, I like the chicanes, I like the back straights. No, I think there's nothing to change to Mexico, to be honest. Bear's got purple again. Just kind of the end of the second set. He's about to go into the third set now. Here comes the Bear.
MCFC went P6. When? When did he do
Bear's
that?
third.
Well done. I think the change that I would make to Mexico is I'd take out turn 2 and 3 and push turn 1 a bit more forward, you know what I mean? So it's like a hairpin type of sorts like in Spa.
So you're saying that you go down a very long main straight and then literally make it such a hard braking zone.
Not too long, just until just take out turn 2 and 3 and then replace that 10 meters with a bit more straight.
See, what I would do is I'm in the DRS zone shorter.
And
that's what I would do. Yeah.
I think later in the lap they could make is that turn 6? I don't know. What is it? The little hairpin thing.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a double right-hander, but yeah.
Yeah. I would make it less tight. No, more space. Yes. I'd widen it out.
Get few now, let's go through the S section now, comes to the end of the second sector. He's 2/10 up on his previous time. He's currently 9th at the moment, so this could push him around the top 6 maybe?
To the line he goes. Where will this put him?
He's just confused now, across the line.
Oh,
P6.
spot on!
Just exactly what I said.
Need for speed on another lap.
He is indeed.
Aceman just went P3.
Oh, well, good lap from the Ferrari for Aceman. Very good lap. Mindful Waspy, he needs to put a rabbit out of the hat to get a really good lap. He's supposed to be around his teammate. It does need for speed. It's going to be around pole position, but it's going to be a decent lap.
P13.
Not bad, P13. Good lap.
You can hear him celebrating.
Yeah. If it's just so you know, guys, I am streaming from Need for Speed's house, but so you are going to hear some shouting for Need for Speed, but hopefully no curse words.
Oh, let's hope not. Door into the line.
Let's hope not.
Oh, whoa. Did Doran improve that, or was he starting his lap?
Doran has just started his lap. Energy Down has started his laps as well.
I think Martin might have just spun, you know, coming out of turn 7.
I'm going to keep an eye on Dan here, because it really intrigued what the man from P2 is going to do. He's got to be so motivated after the win, though, isn't he? He's surely going to be thinking about a championship charge. He surely must do.
So Martin's run out of fuel, and he's decided to take all the polystyrene boards with him. I don't blame him, I'd do that.
Just like literally ruin it for legit everyone.
Need for Speed might need to dive out of the way here, because he might just be blocking Maggi. I don't know if he's on a lap though, so quote me if I'm wrong.
Maggi is...
He's just starting one, he's just starting one.
Yeah, so Maggi starts the one. Dan is going quite slowly, so he's backed off. Just have a look at Maggi, to be fair. Let's have a look at him.
What Dan
2 minutes to go.
What Dan could be doing is Dan could be doing 2 warm-up laps. For instance, he could have done his out lap, and then his actual first push lap he does. Or he could have spun actually, because he does. It looks like he's run out of energy, as in it's used some up. So we'll have to see what he can do on this lap. But off Dan goes to start another tour of the Mexico circuit.
Ready for tomorrow, then, Logan. Hey, how's your preparation been for tomorrow?
I've not done anything.
Oh, sounds like you, don't it?
I might retire.
Yeah. So you know what? I'll go admit, go on a limb. Yeah, I have not been practicing as well.
Now, are we going to see a situation like we had in Singapore? Because there's barely anyone out on the track. You'd expect everyone to be piling out right now, but we've got 6 drivers still in the pit lane, plus the 2 that have DNF'd.
Well,
Need for Speed just going out now.
Yeah,
he won't make the flag.
On a set of mediums.
Why is he going out on mediums?
I think he must have run out. He must have run out of sauce.
Maybe. Is Maggi goes P5.
Good lad there for Maggi.
Oh, Dan invalidated.
Oh no!
He's not going to be able to get his energy back either.
Bears is invalidated as well. Sonical.
Oh no!
Sonical
could be off a pole.
Mindful Wasp has just started his lap now, so I'm going to keep an eye on here on Mindful Wasp. Let's see if there's going to be an actual sting in the tail here for Mindful Wasp. Mind the pun. Yeah, get your drums out. Thank you.
That wasn't even their drums, that was my desk. What about...
Okay, Mindful Wasp is 54 thousandths faster than his previous. He's come through the second sector now. This is where this time's going to be won or lost.
I don't know if we have lap data on or off, but I'm keeping it on.
That is very neat and tidy from Mindful Wasp there.
Sonic did make it round back to the flag. 4 times up, purple sector for Mindful Wasp.
Mindful Wasp here, can he get into around the top 3?
He's going to leave the lap of all laps.
Last call's crucial. 15, 16, P2!
Exactly a 10 faster.
So, Mindful Wasp and Dan will be very pleased with that. Very, very pleased.
But Dan's backed off. Look, he won't make it. Well, he's not made it anyway, but he won't be setting another competitive lap. Oh, goodness me.
You know what? I think the Mercedes will take that.
Now, what can only Dance do?
Will definitely take that.
Last man to cross the line. What can Mark do? Where can he go? Stays P16, but now what about Only Dance? He's 2 times down, so it may not be an improvement, but we're yet to see. Yeah, he stays P15.
Only Dance needs a very good race after a very disastrous showing in Singapore, but I think this is very much more of an improvement from him. I really do think he's going to do pretty well in this upcoming race.
Well then, this is very eventful. Well done to him. Well, obviously Dan, he was talking about on last Monday, he was talking about how he loved Mexico and that he'd always do good at tracks he was good at. Like in Singapore, he won.
Right, Sonical, if you can hear me now, which looks like you will, come back tomorrow, alright, and let's see how good you are around Mexico. Come play with us with the big boys.
So then, your top 10, Sonic Hawk, Mindful Wasp, Dan surprisingly in third. He was leading with most of the session. Obviously, late drama, Sonic got pole, Mindful just pipped into to second, just by a tenth. He could have been so close to fourth. If you look at Ace Man, just so close. Now, Bear, Magi, Peldragas, Doran, MCFC and Kefu round up the top 10. Now, 10th, 11th onwards, we have Martin, Chiselodian, Need for Speed, Vivica, Only Dance, Mark, Kilbert and Scar Adams.
I see the vicar down there. I was quite surprised seeing the vicar down there. It's quite weird seeing him down there. He must have struggled during qualifying. Need for Speed, I really thought he could have, got a little bit more out there, but he must have been struggling a bit with the S section. But you never know. That's just qualifying. This is the main event now, the race. This will be a lot more action-packed than the Miami GP that we've just had. I'll tell you that for a fact. It's
You'd hope so.
Hashtag we make things better.
Oh god. Hashtag we make racing better.
Oh come on, we are as people's race. We make things better.
Hashtag stop that Miami.
I wonder what all the drivers are going for. Are they going for slow first hit, which is the hard times, and then end fast for the mediums, or are they going to go opposite, start fast, slow second? That's going to be very interesting to see.
Well, it all depends really. You could have some going for the hard, who did the hard in Singapore, because Sonic went on, do you remember Sonic went on softs, and then he spun and had to pit really early. So super unlucky.
Yeah, I do remember that.
For the man in the AlphaTauri. Off they go then, on formation.
Oh my word, have you seen this? Just
I haven't.
The only man
oh
on
my
the
god!
Compound. All of them are starting on hard, apart from Gisolodian.
So Gisolodian, he'll have mega pace in the first, like, what would you say, 5-6 laps and then the softs will go?
That's a massive gamble for Gisolodian, but you never know actually. This could work out for him, but it really depends. Is he going for a 2-stop? Is he going for a 1? Try to go
maybe even a 3-stop.
Yeah, possibly a 3-stop. That's a massive gamble. That's a really massive gamble.
Strategy I use for racing, it's actually quite smart. If you have someone in the party with you, whilst they're doing their strategy, you tell them who's going on what, and then they tell you what everyone else is going on, so you can try and decipher.
So I just went to all pretty much 17 drivers on hard, apart from Chisel.
This is incredible.
This is going to be really interesting now for the race, because nearly everyone's on equal tyres going into this race, and also how quick Gisolodi can get through this field to make his strategy work.
It all depends what can happen in turn 1.
So what's everyone's predictions going to this race? I really don't know what the predictions are, because nearly everyone's on the same compound. You got to think about it as well. Turn 1, 2 and 3 and turns 4 and 5 are all going to be very interesting in lap 1, because they go so close together and make sure no one's going to be hitting to the back of each other.
Let's see what the leaders do as they go into their grid spots. Who will line up how? Oh, I've absolutely messed that up.
I'll just give it the camera on Sonic Hawk, because camera showings on this game are literally appalling.
Oh, look at Magi. He's go on board with Magi. He's diagonal. Vicar and only.
So they just got a little bit over as Need for Speed Only Dance and Scar Adams. But here we go.
Oh, this camera is terrible.
Laps.
They're all terrible.
I got a great camera view.
I've got one from Dan.
Camera view.
It's lights out and away we go.
So Sonic Hawk gets a decent start, but look at the merch!
Dan through the middle! Oh!
Energy Dan with an absolute brilliant start. Both Mercs are in the top 2 already.
They're 4 wide at the back.
4 wide at the back, and
Dan gets the lead.
I've got to check down the midfield so there's no one colliding with Joe at Need for Speed, literally bumming a barge between cars. Go around the outside of Cafu. We've got Doran round in the Aston Martin. Doran's round, so that's a bit of a shame. Pelderagis and Pelderagis.
Oh, that was close.
So we're just loading after that starts. Where is he? He's only 10th. He's only not a bad start. I would have thought we've got a little bit better on the soft compound, to be honest.
Maggi just tries to have a look at Bear into turn 8 there. He doesn't make the move stick. Backs out, quite sensible.
I tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better start from the Mercs, can you? You really couldn't ask for a better start.
Dan has already pulled away 5 times. So Wasp has gone off. Wasp went off there. It's the second already. This is incredible stuff from Dan.
Dan is literally racing away. He's literally gone. Now, is this the mind tone? If Dan can perform like this for the rest of the season, he might as well crown him world champion already. But
oh, blimmin' of course, just loading up to 10, up to 9th, sorry.
Making those soft compounds work. Pelderagis, I'm looking at MCFC. No work for them, no movement there. Look at Sonic on the back of mine for what?
Oh, he's caught up. But look at Ace on the back of Sonic. He's made Sonic go defensive. Sonic's almost out of energy already. He's used up so much in the opening lap. If you can't build a base, he's got the blinking light.
Now we both could take advice on this. Yes, you can use the ERS, but we mostly use the ERS. What, a little bit of it, literally the first opening few laps, because we don't want to drain it. Because the straights here in Mexico are so long, you really want to use the best of it. So, in our advice, don't use it as too much.
Is that Jizzleodian has caught up almost 6 tenths to Pelderagis. I can't say his name. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But he's going to run the outsides of the Haas. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. He's going to have another fair few shots. We just have to see who can do what. Dan with another fastest lap. The man is on fire.
Dan is absolutely just racing away in the moment.
EKG gets past Maggi, but will Maggi try and fight back? Bear on Ace Man as well.
Oh, side by side for turn 1. Bear goes a little bit wide. We've got a great camera view from MCFC. Who's trying to get the undercut.
Can MCFC try and get them?
The Bear. Can he get past him, I wonder? No.
Will he send it? He's going to look to the inside.
Oh, I would have just risked it then. Just go for a little move on there from the Bear. I would have risked it.
Oh, there might have been contact there between Maggi and EKG. But he's gone down the inside!
Oh,
goodness me! What a move!
Not often pull a move through there.
Pwah. He's trying to take an inspiration from Daniel Ricciardo. Maggi! Oh, he's kept it. He's got damage.
Maggi front literally. He has got a front wing damage.
Oh no!
That's not a great start for Maggi there.
Kefi looked to go down the inside there. That's a corner where you never see moves.
Our closest fight at the moment is Need for Speed. He's all over the back of Martin. Dan is just he's literally just rocketing away. He is literally rocketing away in the moment in that Merc.
Right, Dan, when do you plan on getting your trophy, mate?
Whichever write to him a promotional letter. Hey, what? Invitation to GP1.
He's already got more trophies than Tottenham.
Okay, no football reference here, please.
Oh, come on.
I support Man United for a living. We're having a very bad spell at the moment.
My team's getting relegated. It can't be that bad.
Okay, fair enough. You're having a bad. It's like
we're off to the championship.
Then. Oh, brilliant.
4 laps down in this Mexican Grand Prix. 32 more to go. What will come?
I wonder how long Giuliano's tyres are going to last though, that's the thing. How long are they actually going to last?
You can't currently see any wear on them. If he locks up, we might be able to. Granted, I don't know if he has lock brakes on or off.
Don't worry, we can get support from AWS systems. I'm sure they can help us out.
Oh, he's absolutely on the back of
Pel Dural,
Pell.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Pell.
Pel.
It makes my life easier. Pelleri.
Pelleri.
The tyre compounds thing.
Oh, MCFC
Oh, but he's
says
gone
it's
for him.
MCFC
Oh my
is fighting
goodness.
with Ace Man for fourth here, and the McLaren is
MCFC's on a
through.
charge. Well done. But Ace Man's gonna fight back.
Oh, here we go.
On the outside, MCFC will squeeze him to the curb. Can he make it stick though? No. MCFC goes defensive just by going deep, so it was quite simple from the McLaren driver there.
Ace Man was a little bit too tight there in the second part of the chicane there, but he has made it work for him. He's just now got to defend from the Aston Martin from the Bear.
What's your favourite camera angle while there's nothing going on?
My favourite camera angle has always been the helicopter view.
Oh, Bear!
So the Bear's round, he's got to get going.
Doesn't want to cause a crash though. Let's be thankful that ghosting exists. Oh, but he's back with Doran now. He's back with his teammate.
Oh, the two Aston Martin having a little bit of a cuddle. Sonic Caller in the fastest man now, 20.921. He's back on the back. He's just inching towards Mindful Watson's DRS, but not as much as he wanted.
He's fully out of energy though. He's got nothing left.
We got a big train of cars behind. Look at this Ace Man. He's trying to get past MCSC again, but it's not working out for him at the moment.
Choo choo, all aboard the McLaren train.
Well, this McLaren's a lot more better than the real McLarens this season, I'll tell you that for a fact.
Well, we're a season behind if you think about it, so.
True point.
Maggi with the fastest lap.
He just switched on to medium, so there's no surprise from him. He's trying to make it, he's trying to climb back up to the field.
If we're thinking about realism here, then it's no surprise. He's in a Red Bull.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's all be thankful that equal performance exists. Otherwise, Giselodian would be 20 bajillion seconds ahead of the field.
Oh man, leave us round.
Oh no.
First time, full-time driver, I took him a word out. Full-time driver debut for Need for Speed. Oh, and Mark Quentin Doran made contact!
Oh!
And Kilgovert's
it's all
round
going
as
off.
well!
It's all going off this lap! Goodness me! Now, back up at the forefront. Can Ace Man finally get back ahead of MCFC?
I was about to say, Ace Man is a lot more closer to MCFC than the previous lap.
Goes to the inside and it's an easy move, but with... Is it a double DRS? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, double DRS, I think.
Yeah.
So I believe.
Need for Speed pits.
MCSC should get DRS. No, he doesn't.
Kilbert pits as well. So Need for Speed goes onto a set of medium. He gets a wing change. He has damage apparently.
Oh, he has. Damn.
Oh.
He was looking so strong as well. Hopefully, if there is a safety car, that'll become a little bit better.
Do you know what? I'll be really surprised if there isn't.
Mindful Wasp is starting to close back on a bit on energy down. He's in his DRS now, but is Dan backing off a bit as Mindful Wasp charging back at him? Are the Mercs racing each other? God knows.
Now, what we could see here is a bit of team orders from the two Mercedes drivers. If Sonic, if his tyres...
Are you talking about Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, or are you talking about Dan and Mindful Wasp?
Well, Dan and Mindful Wasp, I'd hope. Now, what we could see happen, if Sonic manages to get, I'd say within 1.5 or a second, then the two Mercedes, they could swap round and just start towing each other. Like a slingshot sort of effect.
I think that's what they're doing at the moment. I think Dan's backed off.
Maybe.
Just a tiny bit to give Mindful Wasp a DRS tow. And Dan is just managing the lead at the moment. Right now the Mercs are so in control at the moment. They're literally so in sync. At the moment, they were teammates last season, and now...
Oh, Kilbert's out!
Is there a safety car in one? No, we're going to think it is! Safety car's out!
And Doran
Safety
spun as
car
well.
is
Doran
out.
spun just before it came out.
You know what? Back out to Gisolone, a big margin there.
Oh.
Gisolone's on 7 lap old softs.
He can get to the end.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh,
Gisolone
goodness
will be
me.
so happy to see that safety car come out.
Gisolodian, it's me. Don't wear your tyres out. You could win. Just remember that you could win. That's all that matters.
What the Mercs gonna do? Because they're so close together, surely can't double stack, can't they?
Well, I don't think anyone on the hards will box. It's going to be quite a surprise if they do. See what they do.
Dan
They both stay
is
out.
not
What about
boxing.
Sonic? Sonic stays
He's not
out.
boxing Sonic. Yeah, that's true.
Aceman pits.
Aceman. So Aceman out
Just
on the
Lodian
hard
pits.
side. Well, why not take a ball on with you?
Taking a little souvenir.
Gisolone's pits, understandably so. What tyres are going on? That's an interesting factor.
Mediums.
Gisolone. Okay, so he's 2-stopping.
Oh, that
That's
could
gotta
be
be a
a
two-stop.
brave decision there from Gisolodian.
So he's going very aggressive.
I know I'm not him, but if I were him, I would have gone on the hards.
To be
However-
fair, I would have done the same thing.
However, who knows what could happen?
In the mind of Jizzle. That's not bad for you laps this race. A very lot
Aston's
more
double stacked.
action-packed than the last race.
Now, what's wrong with Doran this race? He was challenging for points in Mexico, but now he just keeps on spinning and spinning. So what's happened to the two Astons? What on earth is happening? What just happened?
So Need for Speed has just gone past Doran, so he's moved up the spot after Doran pits.
Something happened with the two Ferraris, Mark and Gisolodian, because they were all going really slowly. So it was on the very end of the straight.
You mean Dan's an ace man?
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
Well, I said the Ferraris, but same thing.
True. Mind you, Dan's is having a good race at the moment, so you've got to think about this.
He's not spun yet. He's got his energy on. He's got his energy on. He's got to turn off his energy again.
Right, Dan, if you can hear us, turn your energy off, mate.
Turn your energy off, man.
Save the energy. You don't need to keep it on. You know what? I think we need to message him with Discord after the race saying, you know, we'll give you 2 top tips. Rule number 1, turn your ERS off when you don't need it.
No, it's fine. He's on Ferrari strategy.
Oh yeah, he's listening to He's listening to the fired Ferrari boss Matteo Bonotto telling him you keep your ERS on.
You keep your ERS on, or I make you spin.
Don't worry, I am the boss. So you need to listen to everything I say.
He's got a pasta gun to his head. He said, "I'll make you eat this, but instead of cooking
I'm gonna make you a beautiful bolognese, and if you keep your ERS on there.
I'll make you eat this, but instead of cooking it, I'll shove it right up where the sun don't shine, and then I'll feed it to you."
Well, while these guys are on track, let's have a look at the position. How much position the drivers have won and lost. Bears lost 10 positions. And the Vicar and Only Dance have made it 6 positions.
Do you know, I'm really surprised from this by Only Dance. He was doing constructive criticism. He was doing so bad in Singapore. Well, by bad I mean he was just spinning a lot. But obviously he's improved so much. He hasn't spun yet.
Is he done like 24 hours of just pure practicing?
For 24 hours of Mexico.
Right, here we go. Safety car's in the start now.
Is that the only driver who's Only Dance?
Here we go. Dan around the last corner.
When will Dan go? He's already
that
gone?
is Energy Dan, if you guys want to know. It's Energy Dan, not Only Dan. It's Energy Dan. And
This should get confusing.
What a start from Energy Dan! He was gone. Michael Watts was asleep. A Sonic Hawk on the
Sonic's
back
challenging him now.
Michael Watts.
Goes to the outside. Dummies him though. Makes some defense. And then again, he tries switching him. Doesn't work out though, but he makes Mindful go with a tighter line. Goodness me!
Oh, it's man!
Oh! Oh, and Dan is being swallowed by the pack. Only Dan's. Just loading back into 11th. Scar Adams. Just loading into 10th. It's all kicking off.
Yeah, I'm just watching him. Oh, S13's got past the court.
Did he make that? Did he make it into 10-6 again?
And part of Argus has got past the court as well.
What on earth has happened to Sonic York?
He's going backwards at the moment. He's falling like a stone at the moment.
Only Dan's just doing the
is
same.
down the back. Oh, Martin!
You've jinxed him! What have you done, Oliver?
Oh,
you've done it again.
Need Speed's on the back of the bear now. He's literally going for an overtake on the bear. Danny inside.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's one way to overtake the bear. I'm trying to switch back on it. Can he make the boost it? No.
You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to do that to bear.
Oh,
we both hit the wall.
Is the car okay? It looks like he is.
You've got to have some bloody strong porridge in the morning to be able to do that.
And it just Ace Man on Cafu. That's 8th place for Ace Man.
That was Vicar, not Cafu.
Oh, you know what? I'm doing it. You know what?
It doesn't matter anymore.
You know what? We both need coffee in the morning. We're almost as bad as David Croft when it's pronouncing their names.
We forgot to sip our tea.
I just had a coffee. I just had a coffee as well.
No, I don't actually like tea.
What's wrong with tea?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't particularly like it.
It's the most lovely thing in the world, is tea.
Oh, all right. How British do you want to be? You'd answer yes.
Need for Speed is shouting at the TV.
Oh, we can hear him.
He just
look at just loading Scar Adams. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse with the bear. Oh, but look at Doran. Oh! It was all going so well.
The bear, great qualifying, having a poor race.
It was all going so well for them both.
So, Pelderagis is on, he's just 6 tenths behind MCFC. Both Mercs still in control after what, lap 1? Yep.
They've led every single lap so far, so...
Exactly my point, after what? 3 wide at the start? Scott Adams on the back of the Vicar.
Did you know that there was 1,120 clean laps of racing in the Miami Grand Prix?
Scott Adams ran the outside of the Vicar!
No way!
That was a brilliant move!
Blimey, is Scar Adams on wheel?
I think he is.
Oh, that's where all his paces come from, Ben.
Just a loading now on the back of the Vicar. Vicar's just not loving the life on this track.
Well, what can be said?
Need for Speed is shouting away.
You can hear him.
He's on the back of Mark Querty. He's got Doran right behind him as well. Need for Speed is going to try for a DRS overtake on Mark Querty. I'm going to need to watch this because he's going to be probably shouting away.
No, he's not letting me pass.
I'm trusting this is not what he's usually like.
I think you might want the car to go a bit faster.
And that's him shouting at Alpha Mare, so giving him more power, probably.
Bano, I need more power! Martin and Sonic!
Sonic loses another spot, and that time it is to Martin.
What on earth has happened to Sonic? He had such good pace on the one, he had such good one-lap pace, but it's all fallen away.
Both Alpines are close to each other now, which is confusing Scar Adams. Of course, Scar Adams is on a faster compounded tyre than the Cafu. 5 laps mediums to 13 laps hards.
Let's just remember that the mediums will wear more.
So, do you really think
oh my god, he's gone for him.
Scar Adams with the Vicar with the 3-second tyre penalty.
Oh, Mindful Wasp has gained so much since we last talked about them. Now, is this just another plot to help Mindful get away from EKG? With the top 3, they're all within a second of each other.
I think so, because you think about it, I think Mindful Watts, knowing him, he's going to try to use Dan to get away from MCFC, but MCFC has got such unbelievable pace. Although in that McLaren, Mindful Watts, no, I know them two maps will be communicating. Are they switching or are they going to be fighting? Surely they're going to be switching, aren't they?
Dan will let you buy going into... Oh, goodness me! I thought he was going to go on the grass there.
Yeah, exactly my point. So they have switched. The Mercs have switched. So change for position. Mindful Watts was in the lead.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Mindful Watts has got a 3-second time penalty. That's an outright shame.
Oh, my parents are going to kill me after this.
Why?
I'm going to end up shouting so much if anything happens. They're going to kill me.
To say it's beautiful passion.
the love of league racing.
The love of league racing.
Ah.
The benefits of living in my own home as well. That's another beauty of it all.
Oh, can I live with you, please?
Well, how much can you pay rent?
I can't pay any.
Exactly, you've got no chance.
Oh. Can Aceman get Sonic Hawk? Is it going to go from bad to worse to even worse for Sonic Hawk? I reckon if Scar Adams and Kefu overtake him, it'll just go from bad to rock bottom. Dang, there's a penalty! Dan got a penalty! That's a huge snap of register! EKG's going for him! Oh, goodness me! Where's this face come from EKG?
MCFC is absolutely flying.
He's on fire!
Sonic Hawk is turned into a Sonic Turtle at this rate. He's got another 2 positions at this rate.
He's not a hawk anymore.
He's just a nice Sonic Turtle.
Your friendly old neighborhood Sonic Turtle. Ironically, how Sonic isn't the turtle.
Hey? Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh! Yeah. Just switched on then. This is a big train of cars here behind MC. Oh, good lord!
Oh, and this guy just spun. Oh my god!
Oh my god, what's going on?
What's going on?
Never Speed can clean 2 positions here.
Oh my god!
Get past Sonic quickly. Can Never Speed get past Sonic?
He's going
the time, and he does!
This is incredible!
That's
Doran's done! Everyone's spinning! Martin's got a penalty!
Okay, I'll definitely take this over in Singapore. Any day of the week.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Doran's in the pits.
Yeah,
Doran's in the pits again.
It's spun. But EKG, his eyes are going to be set on this win now. I reckon if and when he gets... Sorry, carry on.
So yeah, Mad G's all over the back of Scar Adams now in the midfield. Chisaloni's just got past Scar Adams. Mad G's gone wide. Ace Man's all over the back of Mad G. Fryer Red Bull. Mad G's cutting the corner. Everyone's going on a loony place. It's like oh, Ace Man almost pushing Mad G there.
They've all decided to switch off their brains.
It's like you know what? It's like Division 1 in Singapore.
It's like watching monkeys drive. You take a monkey, you put him into the cockpit of a car, and he'll lap faster than these guys.
I remember that question, and that was the most complex question I've ever heard in my entire life.
30 years ago, Nicky Lauda said, you take a trained monkey, put him into the cockpit of the car, and he can drive the car.
I was giggling for the entire question. I was like, what on earth is that question supposed to mean about Formula 1? And speaking of which, Scar Adams and Chisalonian.
30 years later, Sebastian Vettel said, do you want more or less button in the car? The buttons are too complicated for my engineer.
Oh, Aceman, Mad G got such a great drive on Aceman there, but can he get the DRS? No. It looks like Aceman just overtook Mad G there for 8th place. Mark QWERTY and the Bear are close together as well. Looks like the Bear wants to get past Mark QWERTY for 14th. Down the inside is the Bear. Should get him? Yes, he does.
Do you know what? I've never seen so much chaos and carnage in one lap.
Well, we have. We experienced it last week with our race in Singapore.
True. And maybe Spa 98, but you know.
Oh yeah, true.
Formula Regional Monaco.
Needs to get caught by Sonic Hawk here. Danny inside of Sonic Hawk. Nearsby goes wide. Still holding the position now.
This is brilliant racing. Hashtag we make racing better.
I told you, we do. Nearsby holds on to the position for Sonic Hawk there.
Scar Adams fastest lap? What is this?
Not bad for Scar Adams at all.
He was GP1 with us for a few seasons. He was Cohen back.
I do remember that actually. Yeah, I do remember that.
I remember he unlapped himself in Miami because I was like a turtle just trying to hold on to my tyres. In the end.
Sonic Hawk Need for Speed!
Gonna challenge it out!
And Sonic Hawk does get past Need for Speed there. Good move for Sonic Hawk, but Need for Speed wants to fight back. But the DRS
Sonic
is
has
Sonic
got no
Hawk.
DRS. Need for Speed's got some. Not enough. EKG's lost a few temps. Oh, but he spun!
S13! It's on the front wing!
Oh, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh,
no.
Right, I think it's my time to leave, you know.
We're both in trouble now. We're both
Right,
everyone else.
Off we go, Oliver.
Mention the name.
Oh, for goodness sake!
And even Speed with another 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds for him now.
Right, I think we'd better leave this. I think we better leave this planet before we get hunted down.
So, how's the next galaxy sound for you?
Chaos.
As far away as humanly possible.
Yeah. We'll be the first manned mission to Mars. In fact, even better, we'll be the first manned mission to Pluto.
Nice.
We might shiver a bit on our way there, but
we could take some lovely loads of warm coats and that.
as long as we take a coat and some tea, then we'll be perfectly all right.
How about a nice British cup of tea with custard creams? How about that?
As long as we've taken our mummy's packed lunches with us, then we'll be perfectly fine.
A massive life supply. Oh fucking! Sorry for swearing.
Oh goodness, how could you?
I'm breaking the SFR curfew. I'm so sorry. We'll take a massive load of sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches, and probably some marmalade to remember Paddington Bear and all that.
We'll bring our little Paddington Bear stuffed toys.
Oh, that's brilliant! Yes, definitely.
We'll reenact Paddington Bear and Chef Knuckles.
Martin and Dan are close to each other. So Martin and Dan are close. 4 tenths behind is Martin. Pelderagas is into the pits from 4th place.
So my brother decided right then and there would be a brilliant time to burst into my room.
Oh dear. Martin on the inside of Dan here. Can he get the move done? No, he cannot. Dan holds the inside line. Martin switches back. Then switches back the other way. Dan holds on though. Can he get the position done though? Martin's got the drive. Martin's got the power.
It again.
Martin's got the pace.
Oh, he's left him for dust.
And the Mercedes 1-2 is broken.
Only took them a few laps.
Oh, definitely.
Well, to be fair, EKG had already broken it, and then he spun, and then it was back on.
Yeah, true. Scar Adams has made 14 positions in this race so far.
14?
14.
Bloody hell.
So Scar is having a brilliant race from moment.
Oh my gosh. He's gone through. He got to last the first you know.
You never know.
When did he pit? I can't find it. When did he pit? 12 laps ago.
Yeah, 12 laps ago he pitted.
Do you know what? If he takes care of his tyres for a bit, probably till like lap 25ish, if he takes care of his tyres, he could genuinely win this. Oh, I shouldn't say that actually. He'll spin.
But mind you, Scott Adams could actually, you know, start, like you said, start looking after them, which I know he is. And
we need to stop giving compliments.
Starts cruising slowly to the leaders. He could actually possibly he has a little bit of shot. So Kev Hughes in the pits now. Neither Speed gains another place.
Goes back onto the hards. Oh no, he goes onto the medium, sorry.
So, MCFC with the fastest lap after he stopped.
I do a pollen, guys.
Oh yeah.
See what I did there?
Oh. You know
I'll take
what?
that as a yes.
Dan's not letting Martin get away here.
Right, well, there's nothing happening again. I've come up with a new idea for how I would change Mexico. What I would do is after you've taken out to turn 1, after you've done what I had originally planned, Kefi's been overtaken by Vecchia, by the way. They're having a nice little battle. But what I would do...
There's a good three-way fight here for second, you know.
Yeah. What I would do is I would make turn 4 a little sweeper, like the one in
Oh.
like the one in Portugal. You know the turn 2, how it's a little tiny kink.
Merchants
And
double
then
stacked.
oh wow, they have. And then
They
I would
actually
have
merchants double stacked.
and then like in China, I would have a continuous corner, a continuous right-hander.
Oh.
Could be interesting for overtaking. You might see a lunge or two. Can have the
interesting to
DRS.
watch.
Should we make it?
What's
a
Ace Man
course?
gonna do? What's Ace Man gonna do? Is he gonna box or is he gonna be, you know, carrying on? So is Ace Man. What are they gonna do?
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge it's taken 23 laps in a safety car, but Scar Adams has gone from last to first.
In a just, Calderogs and Martin are fighting. Calderogs just gone past Martin there. Really good move there from the half.
Scar Adams, if you're listening, take care of your tyres and don't be an idiot. Effectively, if Sonic gets a penalty, oh, it just goes from bad to worse to rock bottom to Malaysian Airlines 303 for Sonic Hawk. I'm so sorry. I wanted to make that all race.
So that was Sonic Hawk's 3-second penalty. That's his first 3 seconds. Not all doom and gloom for him. Scarlet has not boxed.
What about Ace Man? Stays out as well. Sonic the Sea
Just allowed the same thing for Sonic Hawk. He's staying out.
What about Bear? What's Bear gonna do? Bear stays out. So I would say that we're relatively outside the pit stop range now. Obviously, the only driver.
What's our closest fight? This is the Bear and Martin.
The only driver is going to be forced to stop for the rest of this race is Sonic, but Mark gets another penalty. I believe that's his second. I'll confirm that. No, that's his first.
Oh, fair enough.
When did Need for Speed get another penalty?
He got one a few laps ago.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh. God, we should really start giving people compliments, shouldn't we?
I think so, yeah. So anyways, the Bear 1.1 behind Martin. Just like Martin's close up to the back of Pelderagis after Pelderagis actually overtook him, Martin. Scar Adams to this penalty.
Oh God, I've done it again!
You need to pack it in, boy.
I think this might be my cue to leave, you know.
I think it might be his. So the people who
Right,
are
bye-bye.
Martin's on the back of Pelderagis now in the McLaren against Pass.
Ace Man Pits, Ace Man Pits. If Gizzalodian gets a penalty within the next 3 laps, then I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Let's see what Martin does against Pelderagis here. Let's see how he does.
Question is he even gonna be... Oh, okay, you know what? I was gonna say, is he gonna be able to get past him? But bloody heck, look at that.
Martin gets past the Haas. Pelderagis for 5th.
Now, I know that we're complaining about shortening DRS zones, but, like, just shorten the DRS zone.
Yeah.
That's it. Seeing as we're going to have 35% race distance in the new game, do you think that most leagues will switch over to using that?
To be honest, I much prefer more the 50% races than traditional 50%. I really prefer that.
I would say that if we have Monaco or another street track like Singapore, then a 35% race distance would be like good for a trial. Do you know what I mean?
That's something else for Amos to think about. Oh, Dan's in the action against the bear. You can see Dan overtaking people again.
It's only taken him a few laps. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he tried it, but he's not close enough. But he did try it.
The king of the continents.
The king of Singapore, most likely, Tennessee Dan. He won both races.
Well, both feet are over. Oh, Doran spun.
And here comes Dan now, past Doran's teammate, the bear. He's that 7th place for Energy Daniel.
It goes from bad to worse to rock bottom to Malaysian Airlines 303.
The bear's got outbreathed himself there, and he's
Who does he think he is? Max Verstappen?
And now Aceman's overtaking him, so the bear's lost 3 positions in the space of 3 corners.
It's gone from good to bad to worse to even worse to Malaysian Airlines 303 to the depths of the Mariana Trench for Aston Martin this race.
That's like a mixture of words that she messed into one of her.
If Maggi overtakes him, then that statement will become true.
Doors are tied in the pits.
Okay, so that statement officially becomes true.
The despise of Aston.
Gisselodian is losing time to Scar Adams. So do you know what?
And Mindful What is gaining time on a 25-lap-old hard-tired Sonic Hawk.
Can I just ask, how on earth are they only 25 laps old? 26, sorry.
I don't think Sonic Hawk's even boxed yet.
He hasn't. Obviously not.
Brave move.
Yeah.
He's probably stretching to the soft, most likely.
Poor. Who knows? A bit like you in Singapore.
I did try it.
Do you know what? My statement is now officially true. Aston Martin, I'd like to formally send out an apology. I don't believe that in any more of my career modes you'll ever accept me.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Not good.
Okay, Aceman on the back at NCFC.
Here we go again.
So NCFC holding on to Energy Dan here, but Aceman holding. It's a lot more close to NCFC than NCFC's closer to Energy Dan.
Are you on the SFR stream or are you on yours, by the way?
I am not streaming.
Oh, you're not?
Want to know? No, I'm not.
Okay.
You're
go
the
on
only person streaming.
the SFR stream. I'm spectating Mindful Wasp, but I'm watching Gisselodian.
Hey?
Yeah, look.
I'll have a look now.
There,
The bear
that's a
gets a
penalty.
penalty.
I'm too scared that if I click anything, it'll go. It was fine.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I can see that. Yes. Just try using the triggers once more. Sure it will
It's
work.
fixed. I knew how to fix it. I just thought it was a bit weird.
Oh, good lord. And
Oh,
anyways,
Aceman.
Aceman and Sissy side by side. No, didn't work. And so Dan's strategy here is sort of, I don't know if it's sort of backfired or not.
Sonic! Sonic!
Oh no, Sonic Hawk!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
On the
My mum's
AlphaTauri?
shouting at me.
No, there's no damage. No damage on the AlphaTauri.
My mum's shouting at me. 2 seconds.
Scott Adams in the pits now. Gisloda's in the pits now. Mindful Wasp is going to retake the lead. Martin is going to take second. Peldoraga is going to take third, Dan fourth. Gisloda's onto the soft compound tyre again. So 3 people are boxed. So Dan now at the moment in time, very close to Peldoragas and Martin. This could be the 1-2 again for the Mert team. Aceman trying again a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Unlucky for him there.
I do apologise for that. I'm back. Oh, Scar Adams did pit.
So the top 3 have pitted.
Scar Adams He could still be on for the win here.
In my opinion, if Valderrama plays his cards right, he might probably take victory.
He could get a podium, let alone the victory.
Look at Ace Man all over the back of
Did somebody just spin? Or was that the barrier?
What?
I was on board with Scar Adams. I couldn't tell if someone spun or if it was the barrier.
Scar Adams pitted.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It was in the S section. One of the black pieces of barrier. It looked like somebody had spun. That was all.
I don't know then.
Yeah, weird.
Here we go then. The DRS train's about to get underway. Ace Man gets a really good exit on MCSC.
MCSC's out of energy. So
surely Ace Man's overtaking that at this moment in time. He's not using the ERS as Ace Man, but he's going to try it anyway around the outside.
He's going to launch one.
To find a McLaren and to get the move done. Ace Man, MCSC fights back now and holds on to the position.
What is this, 2007?
Oh, I wish.
I don't. I wouldn't have existed.
I did exist and you're making me feel old. MCSC holds on really well there to Ace Man. MCSC really good defending there.
But look at how much Scar Adams has caught up now because of it. Are they going to... no way they've just done that.
Ace Man
oh! I'm so sorry. It's officially time for me to leave.
Did MCSC gave Ace Man enough room?
I think there might have been contact. You've respawned the
Ace Man spun again.
Oh.
Need Speed's just about to come along towards Ace Man now. There he is. Need Speed's about to close to Ace Man at any second moment in time.
Let's go. Oh, he's flown off the track there. Oh, he's left.
Oh no.
Now.
That's the position game for Need for Speed then.
Either that is a really inconvenient time to lag out, or he's given up. Bears pit.
Bears in. Need for Speed will grab another place now. That'll be 11th.
Oh my god, Need for Speed, if he gets points again.
That'll be a good comeback.
My drive for a day right now, though, is definitely Scar Adams.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's within a second of MCFC, you know. So just like I predicted, the podium could be on for him. He's got a bunch of guys on controller ahead of him. Mexico, definitely more of a wheel track.
I am struggling a bit as well on pad, but I'm not struggling that much.
Alright, 1v1 me after this race.
Oh, I'm going to do some practicing tomorrow.
I'm going to have no time to practice, mate. I'm in work all day.
Oh, lucky for you. And look at Scar Adams on the back MCC here.
Oh my goodness me.
Can he get the move done?
Oh, he's gone off the track.
Oh dear.
Twice. Was that a warning? A
little bit of a time loss there.
Oh,
I
it's kicked me out. Should I check if that was a warning?
I'll have a little look, yeah.
Yeah, there was one warning there.
Oh, Need for Speed.
Oh, it's Sonic spun. Oh, it's terrible for the AlphaTauri. But Scar Adams, will he finally get past EKG? Pulls to the outside. Doesn't make the move stick. EKG pushes him a bit wide, but he does eventually make the move stick. Amazing job. He's going to have more DRS. If Dan and Pell start fighting, Pelzaragas, no, thank you.
It's not that hard, Nathan.
No, I just keep forgetting how to.
Pelzaragas, yeah, really good exit on Dan there.
Sonic's in the pits. Is that to retire? Oh no, it's for a front wing change.
Oh dear.
Do you remember Lost Souls?
I do remember Lost Souls.
What on earth happened to him? Where did he go?
I remember Lost Souls then. Tim and I here, but I remember Mansell as well.
Oh, Mansell, what a man.
What a man, what a legend. Scar Adams is on the back of Dan now, after the overtake he did on MCFC.
Right. I really don't want to say this about Dan. But I really hope he spins. Mainly because I want to see Scar Adams on the podium, but mainly because I'm biased.
Well, I don't really need to add the spin here because he's right all over the back of that Mercedes. Just loaded and Kvyat fighting away for 8th and 9th, so that's a position gain for Giselodian.
He's got 3 laps to do it. He needs Peldi to spin.
Oh my word, it's actually nearly 3 laps to go already.
There is. He needs somebody ahead to spin. Be it Martin or Wasp. But he needs someone to spin. Dan defensive in the S is something you definitely... He could do with a penalty.
Dan went a little bit awkward.
Oh my god, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
Oh, Adams, can he get a minute done? No, Dan defends.
Adams, stay behind. Oh, he could just hit him. Kef, you spun. Kef, you spins.
But I'm not going to have Kvyat.
Oh my god. Oh, go Need for Speed. Go. Drive. Drive faster.
Need for Speed's now 2.5 seconds behind Kvyat now. But you've got to remember, Need for Speed is on 9 seconds worth of
Here goes Scott Adams!
And Scott overtakes Dan for 4.
Goodness me.
Oh, bit of contact with Scott Adams and Dan there. And MCFC now with Dan. Now, do you remember their tangle in Bahrain?
I
do you
don't
remember that tangle?
It. Oh, what, when he went in the air?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, no. It's a bit too late for that now.
But Scott,
oh my god, he could do
Dan
it.
lost 2 positions there.
How many penalties does Pel have? Should we check? I'll check.
Peldi's got none.
Yeah, so not penalties, warnings. He's one away. He's one away, I believe. Limits.
Oh, MCSC went a bit awkward there, and again, Dan's going to try down the road, go around the outside MCSC. No.
Yeah, Pel is one away, but I've got no idea where he got the second one. I can't find it, you see.
Dan's going to try down the inside. No.
All Scar Adams needs to do is pass Peldi Rogers.
Yeah.
And just pray to all things holy that he gets a penalty. I mean, just look at this. Look at how much he's caught up. He could have gotten past him even without the DRS here. But just look at this. This guy's a man on a mission.
Peldi is having the drive of his life out there. Dan is trying to overtake MCFC once more. MC defends well. Dan on the outside, gets inside line to the chicane, and gets the move done.
Great move. But look at this, he's already pulled 5 temps in less than a sector. He could really do this here. He's got to push his heart out to Scar Adam.
Okay, I just found out this is a brand new Scar Adams. This is not the same Scar Adams that he was a few seasons ago. This is a brand new blooded Scar Adams.
This is not the back marker I once knew and loved.
No, he's a very good and very fast Scar Adams. He's already pulling out a second already.
This is not the Crashter we know.
This is a brand new Scar Adams.
He's 1.1 ahead already. This man's a man on a mission.
He's about to start the last lap.
He could do it here. He could do it.
I think I found out the reason why the Scar Adams is so quick.
The man's moved to a wheel.
And also, look at the tyre life he's got compared to the people around him.
Incredible.
So Michael was started the last lap.
If he keeps that pace up, then he's gonna lose the podium by 1/10. He's gonna have to push his heart out here.
So Michael Watts is going through the first couple of chicanes. There's Martin right just there, and Sky was just coming to the shot. MCFC and Dan are close together.
Oh, I've got a helicopter cam.
Oh, lovely.
It's only taken me the entire race.
Gotta love a good helicopter cam.
Ah, amazing. Please, can I keep this camera till the end of the lap, please? I'll cry. Please.
Oh, and that's
Sky Adams, he's on the podium! He's doing it!
Sky's on the podium, but what about the rest? But
if Martin makes a mistake, he's going to be P2! He didn't even need to pray about Peldi. He would have been P2!
Michael Watts, after a slow start of the season, is going to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Mindful Wasp wins in Mexico.
Correct me, it's 3 out of 3. Skydance P2.
Great result. And Mercedes doesn't get the double podium because Pelderons gets
Oh.
third.
Blimey. Silver line though, there can still be some more overtaken. Look at only down to Mark at the back.
MTC lost 7th by 33 thousandths per second.
Goodness. He's in love with 8th right now, isn't he? Qualified 8th last week, got 8th this week, I believe. Oh,
So
my phone's
let's
just
get
died.
these drivers in.
So we need just Mindful, Sky Adams and Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have just pulled my watch off.
Oh, that was only a watch. It's only a Rolex.
It's only a watch that I have to get a new phone for. Oh, Sonic spun on the last turn. Is he doing donuts? Come on, Sonic. Do some donuts like I did in Realistic Tear. No, we're not deserving of any.
Good God.
Oh, and Sky Adams has left.
Go Adams. I hold there for 30.
Well then. I've got no words.
I had to mute that for a second.
Hi,
Mindful
Mindful.
Wasp. Hello, Mindful Wasp.
Hello. How are we?
Welcome back to the winning seat. Was it
hear
good for the other? Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Cool, cool.
I can't even get results. My phone's dead and it's not coming back on.
I told you it's only a Rolex. It's alright.
It's not my watch though. No,
It's
but
not,
we
it's
can
not
always
a-
get them from the stream.
What? It's not. What? You talking about someone else's Rolex?
No, I'm talking about my phone.
Oh, a Rolex phone.
Not entirely. There's so many people in game chat. Is Sky Adams gonna join or are we gonna have to ping him?
You do realise what the next track is, don't you?
Oh, it's Monaco, baby!
Oh, great! 9-time Monaco.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
I'm gonna get a load of front wheel smashes. I'm gonna be banging my fist onto the, like, you know, the desk and everything else.
I'm such a positive person, everyone. We're all gonna die. I'm such a positive person.
Can I get like a small meteorite and literally smash all over Monaco,
A
please?
small
Just for one-
meteorite.
Yeah, like a tiny meteorite, just like the size of Monaco.
What? We'll just plonk it in the harbour. However, Monaco
Yeah, literally.
died.
How did Monaco die by a small meteorite?
However, Monegax died. Part 1, meteorite. Part 2, we're now racing. Part 2, we're racing on the Burnt Earth's core.
Right, shall we start interviews then with our winner?
Hello.
So yeah, so Michael Watts, welcome back to the podium. Welcome back to the winning circle, I guess. So how was it out there?
Yeah, it was a good race. It was kind of how I planned it to go through doing some runs of my own. Yeah, it was a good race.
You and Energy Dad were literally so insane today. Strategies and the towing, You two are so in sync. What I could tell you two are pretty much communicating for that race. Is this going to be a start where Mercedes, you two as a team, can really push on for these two championships now? Because you two showed two really strong pace today.
Yeah, so I think it's good. Me and Dan have got some good pace. We seem to be putting in some good laps, which is really nice. Hopefully we can win it. Fingers crossed. But I think throughout the race it was good to communicate with him, get on track and stay on track. So yeah, it was a good lap. He unfortunately we obviously didn't get what we wanted with the pit stops, but yeah, it was good.
Was it out of that race out of 10? How easy was it for you today?
I wouldn't say it was easy at all. I think it was a lot of managing tyres, a lot of making sure you stay on the track, and there was a point where I got the penalty, so I was trying to make sure that I kept the gap to anyone behind just in case I got another one. So it was not easy at all.
Yeah, so with Monaco coming up, which we all know, a very, very difficult racetrack compared to this. What's your thoughts going into the return of Monaco as a night race going into next week?
It's going to be good fun. There's going to be a few safety cars. How many's a few?
Several.
I reckon we'll see 4. I think that's my prediction. We'll see 4.
That's brave.
But yeah, I think there's going to be the people that are pushing, and there's going to be the people that are sort of just relaxing a little bit and just trying to get through the race.
What made the race work for you today, my thoughts? Was it setup? Was it the track itself? Was it you in the track, or what made it work for you today in this race to get this race victory?
I think it was the setup. I had pretty low wings. I think I was running 14.10. So, no, 16.10, sorry. So I was pretty quick down the straights, which kind of prevented anyone from overtaking, and then I could sort of hold everyone up through the corners. So I'd say the setup was key today.
So going into the next race is you and Dan, who are working hard now to get this car ready for possibly for another strong showing in Monaco, because qualifying is so important for next week, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. When we get some time, I'm sure both of us will be practicing. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Are you targeting for a possible 1-2 next week?
Well, I'd never say never.
And who's going to come out ahead, you or Dan?
I don't know. It depends on track, doesn't it? I think we're fairly clean in the sense that if someone's got quicker pace, we're pretty honest, and we let the other take over.
It's very interesting you say that, because of course Dan, he won Singapore twice.
Yeah.
Including the realistic performance. You now winning today. I mean, seeing you back on the top centre point it's a great sight to see. Is this going to be returning the form now for you, Michael? After what happened last season, when you were trying pushing me really hard.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be return to form to you after what seems to be a slow start for the season for you? Is this a good bounce back now after a slow start to the season?
Well, hopefully. It's obviously the last season on this game, so we're kind of putting a little bit more effort in to sort of go into the next races, sort of champions. But yeah, I think last season was difficult. I had a few bumps with a few people, which kind of upset the race. But I think I've always had the pace. It's just the actual racecraft that I need to keep on top of. So hopefully.
It's great to hear that for you, Mindful. It's good to see you on the top stand of the podium again. It definitely is, and hopefully Monaco will be definitely a better race for you will be a better race for you tomorrow. Well, next week, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully so. Cheers.
Are you watching Division 1 tomorrow?
I might do. Yeah, I might pop on and have a little look. Yeah.
So who's winning tomorrow?
Not me, that's for sure.
I couldn't tell you, mate. I couldn't tell you. But good luck to you. Hopefully you get where you want to finish.
I hope so too, mate. We got Ginetti returning tomorrow. Yippee doos.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I've got PTSD already.
So we got Ginetti returning tomorrow. Probably a few other drivers returning tomorrow. So yeah, join us for tomorrow for Division 1. Hopefully much will bet with Tom back on the comms tomorrow with hopefully with some other person joining him. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Logan will turn off the stream any second now. Thank you for watching that so far. Speedbox Racing over and out.
Bye bye.